Yo.
Ah,
It's been a while, guys. How you guys been?
it's been a long time coming.
For real. We owed you guys this one. We probably owed you guys two by now. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, at least two or three probably by now.
Hey, but better late than never. I always say.
How
You
are you,
know,
bro? What are you sipping on today? What's going on?
I'm drinking this Yeti. Oh, my camera's over here. Yeti Imperial Stout. You see that? I like this beer a lot. I think it's like 7%. I don't even know. But they have another beer. It's called the Macaroon Yeti, and it has this food, and he's wearing an apron, and he has like pretty colors on him. It's hilarious. But they didn't have it.
I'm sipping that spiritual water right now. Just a Topo Chico, some mineral water.
Shout out Chico, man.
Topo Chico, bro, in Monterrey.
I was about to say, do they bottle that in Chico? No way.
No, it's from Max, bro.
Yeah, Monterrey. All right, well,
Um,
guys, today we're talking about some music. We're talking about
yeah, we're talking about hard hitting, two hard hitting artists, you could say.
JPEG Mafia, Soul Glow.
Solo,
It's a powerful ass band name, Soul Glow. Fuck.
for real.
You
And
guys,
they spell glow a little. I don't know. They spell it like GLO.
yeah, I said it with the W. Yeah, it's a little different. First, we want to talk about Peggy, JPEG Mafia. You guys might have heard of him. He is relatively well known, I think, at this point. He's been in the scene for many
Been
years.
grinding.
Yeah, this guy he drops a lot of music, especially as of late, uh, and especially this album or this EP that he dropped, Offline,
Offline.
capital exclamation point. It's 5 songs, 11 minutes, very short EP. But first impression for me, like my first hear through this EP, it was very sample heavy, and I know at least from his last album that JPEG like he samples a lot already, right? And that's one of my favorite things is hearing him do his thing because he has personality, and it's like very distinct when you hear one of his beats. You can almost tell like he made it.
Well, he,
Um,
he does make the beats.
no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is like he almost like when you hear a beat, and if you
You
don't
know
know
it's
it's a
him.
Peggy beat, like yeah, it's him. Yeah.
So
I don't
I
know if
found something
that's it.
out about this, bro. About so these are samples that didn't get cleared
Oh shit for the album.
for the album that came out. I think last year in October, LP.
Yeah,
Um,
LP is the last full length album he
yeah. So
dropped.
these are the all the tracks. These are the tracks like that couldn't get cleared, according to this article. I could put the article in the thing, but it says right here that these are the tracks that the samples couldn't get cleared, and I think it's funny because you talk about how much you like the samples.
Yeah.
And I wish I listened to LP and like compared and see like, damn, would the album been better with these?
Yeah, because if I could talk about LP a little bit, there's a couple songs like uh there's one called Nice, where it's just like a sample flip. It's like him, maybe like on a drum pad or something, uh, just making a beat, and it's like no longer than, let's see, where's Nice, 1 minute 36. One of my favorite tracks on the album, OG, is also him rapping like one verse, maybe two verses. It's 1 minute 35, but that has like my favorite, I think, sample on the whole album, even though it's so short. I think you'll love that song. but man,
Yeah,
like
I got to go
that's
back and listen to. I haven't listened to him in a while, probably since high school. And well, we listened to
yeah,
this EP because you wanted to review it, so I had to give this a thing. And yeah, I love the samples a lot on this. Very creative and very inspirational.
yeah. But what's your favorite track on here, if you have one?
I really like the intro,
Mm,
just because I don't know, I just really like that sample in that intro, and I don't know if he did that on purpose to put it as the first one, but like, um,
possible.
yeah, definitely one of mine.
My favorite song is probably the second one. And I feel like that one, not only because of the length, but also because of the song itself. I feel like it had maybe like the most time put into it, just because it's so like stacked. There's so many layers to it since it's 3 minutes, you know. But to speak on like JPEG Mafia's like worth ethic, man, I feel like he just bangs these songs out, you know.
He puts the videos on, I think, Twitter too and YouTube of him like making a song and stuff. It's like kind of like a artsy kind of short video, you know.
Ooh, hey, your mic turned down a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Wait,
Cool.
hello.
We good? We chilling?
Um, your voice just got really low. I think I can turn you up.
Oh, we good though?
Yeah, we get.
Yeah, I think it's recording me. I just think, yeah, you probably just can't hear me as well.
Oh, you're good. My bad. But let me see.
But I think for me, listening to EP, I think it's perfect for someone who's never listened to JPEG Mafia. Because
Okay,
JPEG, I mean, they're like full length albums. Sometimes people don't want to sit through a full length album to know if they like artists, you know?
absolutely.
Sometimes they'll just pick a couple songs and stuff. So I think if you listen to an EP, I think it just has the right amount of songs that you're like, okay, I want to go deeper, you know? And that kind of happened to me where like, all right, I want to listen to like the full length album now of, you know, LP after listening to this EP.
You know, I think you make a really good point too, because when I first discovered it, it was because I was listening to that song "Bald." I think he dropped it as a single before the album came out, because I remember listening to it. I think before the album came out. If not, I probably just when the album came out, and then I just didn't know about the album yet, you know. But I love Bald, uh, and I was surprised to see it on this LP. When I discovered the LP, I was like, "Oh shit, it's on an album!" You know, I thought it was a single. And then after that, I found out about offline because I talked to you about it,
Yeah,
and
we're
I
on the
was
phone about it.
yeah, we were talking about it, and I was like, I want to talk about JPEG Mafia because I've been listening to him, you know. And then you're like, oh shit, you want to talk about the new EP that came out? And I was like, wait, what? There's a new EP? Holy shit! And I've been hearing songs from the EP as well, not knowing that it was an EP. I thought like it was like an older album, but they would come on, so I had heard it, you know, for offline. Like I thought, looking at this album cover, that it was like an album he had already done.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea this came out this year. Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. It's experimental. I think it's not too experimental, you know. I think it's enough to intrigue your ears. You know, for me, just like putting it on in the car and driving, I was way more like I was way more into the beats than like at what Peggy was actually saying. You know, I had to like go back to listen to what he was saying because I wasn't even paying attention. I was just so into the beats, to be honest.
I love his mixing so much. You know, he's really on top. I was thinking, man, when I was listening to Peggy, is Peggy top five?
Uh,
I don't know, because he mixes really well, and I love his rapping. His rapping is awesome. I love his style. I love um his and what I say about his style, not like his specific style of rapping. If you want to say like West Coast or East Coast or whatever, I'm talking about like Peggy's swag. You know, I love his confidence. I love how he spits, man. Like he really is like for me, he's just so different than anything else out right now.
oh,
You know,
definitely, definitely.
and especially since he makes his own production, and I think that adds a lot to it. You know,
Yeah, and I've watched some interviews, and like obviously I don't know the guy, but you know, in the interviews he seems very like just he's a little bit older, you know. Maybe that's probably why, you know, he's not like some young ass kid out here, just like, you know what I'm saying? He's a lot more calmer, a lot more, you know, wiser.
yeah,
At least in the interviews, at least in the interviews.
I'm not even sure how old JPEG Mafia is, honestly. I thought he was like a pretty young dude, you know, just from like
Well,
the
yeah, he's still
complexion and stuff.
young, but I think he's like, you know, come older in the game, whatever that means.
Yeah, that probably just means he's been rapping for a while, you know. And you can definitely tell like uh JPEG doesn't have like bad bars per se. Like everything
No.
he says is good, at least in my
Yeah.
book. And that's being very vague, but it's just like he kind of has like a quality standard, you know, where it's like you're never gonna hear a song from JPEG that you're not gonna like. At least I feel, you know,
Yeah, he's
because
32.
oh, there you go. Because he's just been rapping for a while, like he's a veteran, quote unquote. Like people might be saying, or like
Oh
you're
yeah.
saying, like you're saying, he might be in because his excuse me, he's been in the game so long. But man, his work ethic definitely comes through, man. Like, geez, what a personable dude. Like, what a character. You know, I love JPEG so much after hearing all of LP and offline. You know,
Oh yeah, and just respect to JPEG Mafia. That's it. I mean, just respect. Like JPEG Mafia has been in the game for so long. If you haven't listened to him, I just really suggest trying out this EP and just diving deep because he has albums, bro. You know, you could just dive deep and listen to all of it if you really want to.
yeah. And this was a jumping on point for me for sure. This EP and this album, so I can't wait to like go back. You know, maybe it's not my favorite piece from JPEG. You know, maybe he has like eras. You know, who knows? But yeah, offline, JPEG Mafia 2022. 11 minutes. You guys got this, bro. 11
Easy,
minutes.
easy.
Easy. And then if you like it, you can go listen to the album. Album's 50 minutes. You know, you spend like an hour listening to all of it, and then now you got a new favorite artist. You know?
And if you don't like it, I feel like if you don't like one album, you still got to give out another album, bro. You still got to give it a try.
True. You might
So
like I heard really good things about Veteran. You know,
yeah, I love Better.
I haven't listened to Veteran all the way through myself. I've heard songs from it. I have songs from here that I like very much, but
Yeah. Should we go on to the second album? A punk album.
absolutely. But first, a word from our sponsor. No, I was kidding. We don't have a sponsor, guys. Uh,
Ourselves. Where's ourselves?
For real, we're sponsoring ourselves. Shout out to us. Yeah, the second album. You want to introduce it?
Yeah, I mean, a Philadelphia band, hardcore as fuck. Especially this one though, what I was surprised and I always love is like this little hint of like hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A big Bad Brains inspired band. Um, yeah, just a punk band. Soul Glow. I don't know how to say the album name though.
Yeah, I've been struggling with it too. I never punched it into Google to see what I was thinking like I'm gonna butcher it.
Diasphoria.
Dysphoria. It might be just dysphoria, but the A is there. Is the A sign? It's Diaspora Problems by Soglo. 12 songs, 39 minutes. If you guys like hardcore punk music or punk music or even just rock music,
No, not even just rock music, bro. Because
if you like music,
well, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you like music,
yeah,
I mean, but this shit's hard, bro. Like I try to put this on in the car and like I don't know. I couldn't have a normal day listening to this. It made me want to like just not do what I was doing. You know, I was just trying to just be chill and like I could not. I was just trying to like,
made you want to go kick someone in the face. Nah, man, I love this album. It has so much energy, and you guys can kind of tell we're at a loss for words. I feel like almost, you know, I'm definitely struggling to find what I want to say first about the album. You know, I guess we'll start off with the first song, "Gold Shade Punk." For me, one of my favorite songs on the album for sure. I love the chorus on the song, both of them. You know, like the very first one where he starts with the song, and then later with the parentheses of the song. Who's gonna beat my ass? Who's gonna beat my ass, bro? When this album came out, I was saying that all the time. I'd be like, who gonna beat my ass? Because I love Soko, bro. This, oh my god, what an explosive start to an album. Ghost
yeah.
Punk, bro.
Even Thumbsucker. Thumbsucker is one of my favorite tracks. The third song on the album, and yeah,
a really fast song for sure. That's another thing about these songs is that they're pretty long. Like each song averages about 3 minutes, like at least 3 minutes, maybe and a half, like throughout the whole album. And they're very intense. You know,
yeah.
it's like thrashing punk music with like crazy screaming vocals, intermittent with like rapping, but it's all high energy, except for like maybe a couple islands on the album plus a song that's like mostly rapping, called Driponomics, which I love. You know, I love the feature that they have on here too, Mother Mayrose.
Mhm.
I love her part. I think she complemented the song really well. Um, which song I'm talking about? Driponomics. I love that song. It's like
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite rap songs of the year for sure.
I definitely like just the title and how that just I don't know, just the title. Triponomics too.
Yeah. They say it in the song. It's like 4 years of, I think they said Driponomics. This is what it is. This is what it is. But I'm not sure if he's saying Driponomics or economics because he says it really fast. Yeah,
And then all the just the drums on this album, bro. Like just the mixing on this album is crazy.
I love it so much.
You know, I'm on
Uh,
their 4 piece. Pierce Jordan on vocals, Ruben Polo on guitar, GG. It just says GG bass vocals and then programming. TJ Stevenson on drums, and yeah, and there's a couple other musicians on here.
yeah, I was gonna say the instrumentation and mixing is actually really impressive. And the song that impressed me the most with the album, and I think it's my favorite song on the album, is a spiritual level of gang shit, the very last song.
Yeah, that one's
Uh,
fucking fire.
that one's awesome. They have some features here. This is McKinley Dixon and Logi, I believe. And I know they have a horn section towards the end of the album. Like I noticed it and I'm like, holy shit, this is beautiful. This is awesome. And then they have like also a background vocalist saying the chorus along with the normal lead vocalist, which was like different. They didn't really do that, excuse me, on the rest of the album, like so that song really stands out to me. That, and it's like one of the two songs that are mostly rapping.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and that makes me like more. I haven't, I need to go back and listen to this stuff before, but like just the future of this band. I'm very intrigued by like what's moving forward and how far they can keep pushing their limits.
Absolutely. I can't wait for more about more Sogo, honestly. This album has like it's really encapsulated me these last couple weeks, man. Like, I can't stop
Oh, yeah.
listening to this. This is awesome. The things I carry. Uh, one day I wanna be in a mouse pit, and then when he says, "If that's you too, hands up," I'm trying to see something. Fucking throw my hands up, bro. Or let him see something.
Bro, a soul glow fucking mosh pit would be some other shit, bro.
Yeah, definitely wear a mouth guard to that one.
Oh,
We
definitely.
haven't yet, man. I
But
was
yeah,
looking up tickets actually, and I think they had canceled some shows on the West Coast, but they're still doing some on the East Coast. I might be wrong, but I looked it up a couple of weeks ago. I'm pretty sure that was the case. I was pretty sad to hear. Honestly, I was thinking like, fuck, like I just had so much fun at the Turnstile show. Like, this Soul
yeah,
album drop. Let's go watch
indeed.
Soul.
It's like if you like if you've watched us and you like that Turnstile album, and you want some more of that on 100, this album. And there's some like other they like I think it's a very deep album too. It's kind of hard because like some of the vocals are screaming and like it's always a triple listen, a double listen, just but like if you read the lyrics and it's some it's some pretty deep shit. Not all the time, but for most of it.
Yeah, some songs are definitely for fun, but songs like 5 Years and My Family, the seventh track on the album, it's really quick when he says it. But he's talking about like kind of his background, and there's a part that's very um, like uh, accentuated, like it's presented, it has like a spotlight put on it. And he's talking about his parents were contorted to start a future where his children get extorted and we can't bear, you know. And it's this really awesome piece. And even though it's like meant to build up the drop where everyone's gonna be in the fucking pit,
Yeah.
crashing into each other, not really listening. Like it's still a really narrative piece, you know, especially because the album starts so,
With
or
the
not the album, I'm
bong,
sorry, not
with the
but the
bong rips.
yeah, I'm sorry, not the album, but the song. It starts so slow. It has like a very low build up, and then the strumming comes in and it kind of builds up. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on with our Zoom. It's saying we have 8 minutes. So we gotta wrap it up here.
I don't know.
But I
Yeah.
love that. I love the album. I'm very impressed with the producing again, the production, because this is a sound that you could get really tired of. But each song is really refreshing and very lively and very in your face, and that's never a flat moment. So
Yeah, this is one of those albums I think really set a standard as of late. It's an album that makes me really excited for the future. It makes me really excited for Soul Glow's future as well. Like now I have an artist to be looking out for. This album's amazing. It's beautiful. Standouts, like I mentioned, spiritual, the first song and the last song. So just listen to it from the back.
yeah, they're very. It's booking. The whole album's booking with just amazing songs.
Yeah, 40 minutes too. There you go. Even shorter than the last one.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, future talks. We're gonna hopefully get a show this summer. Me and you, we're gonna do a podcast live.
Oh man.
We're sorry for slacking. We've just been this is like the last month of school for me. The last 2 weeks are down. So the summer we'll be able to do a lot more episodes and hopefully do one in person
Yeah,
with better
lots to come.
quality.
Yeah, much more to come. Much more to see. Thanks for spending tonight with me and MJ. All right.
All right.
Sogo.
So
What is it?
JPEG, shout out Soglo, shout out
JPEG.
JPEG, shout out experimental music,
Absolutely.
shout out hip hop because it's in both of them.
Yep. And you guys go ahead, take a listen, have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, shout out all the new subscribers we have, and like, comment, and subscribe. That's it.
News.